Hello champions and future champions, today I have prepared for you a lesson about tactics and I will share with you also a very interesting story. In our Tactic Ninja course I have shared with you that it's not necessary to solve millions of puzzles. You can solve just a few hundreds or maximum few thousands of instructive puzzles and it will be enough for having a sharp tactics, because most of the patterns will repeat. And here is an example. Very recently one of our coaches offered me to solve this position. I solved it in 5 to 10 seconds maximum. He was surprised, but it's not about that. Before we go ahead, and I will share with you why I solved this puzzle very fast, I refer you to pause the video and try to solve it. Alright. Here the rook on b7 covers black's king's position, otherwise there would be rook a8 or queen a8 mate. How to deflect, distract to something with the rook on b7? Oh, there is bishop c8 move which can come to our mind. But there is rook on h8 which can take, right? But if you know about deflection here after rook c8, you will immediately notice rook a8 track. Take, queen c8, rook b8. Well, if there was not queen d3, it would be a mate. But now black has queen on d3. We play queen c6 check, rook b7. And now it seems there should be a draw after queen e8, rook b8, queen c6, rook b7. However, here we have intermediate track, queen a4. There is no rook a7, queen a7, and after king b8, there is queen e8. And because of the b6 pawn, black king is getting mated after queen d8, queen d8. So the key after bishop c8, rook a8, take, it was important to notice this intermediate check queen a4. How I found this everything in 5 to 10 seconds? It's not that I'm strong or I'm genius. The funny thing was that I have solved very similar puzzle just an hour earlier. I will show you that. This is a position from one of my students and my good friend's game. He was playing with white and in the game he didn't notice a tactic. I refer you to pause the video and find it now. Alright, here he has calculated rook e8 track. Rook e8, king e8. And he thought about queen b8 track. It is almost mate because of our strong f6 pawn, but black can play queen d8. What he didn't notice that instead of queen b8, he could have played queen e5 intermediate track, as in the previous example. Now if king f8, there will be queen b8. Very similar mate with f6 pawn, but now instead of rook on f7, there is a f7 pawn. Queen d8 would be mate. After queen e5 check, if black goes king d8, then queen b8 check. And after bishop c8 only moves, they lose their queen on b6. And the last thing after queen e5, if queen e6, then it would be queen b8 and there is no queen d8. So what's the point? This queen e5 track with the idea after king f8, queen b8 was very similar to the puzzles that my friend offered. After the previous one, it's easy to notice here queen a4 intermediate track, and after king b8, queen e8 with very similar mating pattern. My main point is that you better solve instructive, certain amount of puzzles than millions of them. I will show you another example. With black pieces plays Anderson, and in the game he found a very nice mating combination. Please pause and try to find it. Alright, he played bishop g2 check, rook g2, queen f1 check, rook g1, and now all he needed was to deflect, distract, do something with the h2 pawn. The rook on g1 is pinned. That's why it's possible to play knight g3 check. There is no rook g3, and after h3 there is no h2 pawn, and queen h3 is a mate. After solving this puzzle, how easy you can find the next one? It's black to move, and in the game, black found a mating combination very similar to the previous one. The answers you can post in the comment section. And attention, advertisement, but a good advertisement. If you haven't watched the Tactic Ninja course, you have to watch. I promise you, you will significantly improve your tactical skills. The link you will find in the description part. Looking forward to seeing you in the next daily lesson. Take care.